This is how it works. And the impression that other people have of you plays a big role in what other people will or will not do for you, with you, or to you. Is this true? The energy that people pick up from you plays a big role in what they will do for you, with you, or to you. All of this comes from the way that you choose, keyword choose, to show up. People do not get impressions of you that didn't come from you. Right? People can't have an impression of you that you didn't make. You did something to make them think that way. And there is something that you had to have done, said, or put out there that gives people an impression about you. Therefore, you have control over this perception. Again, not only the perception that others have of you, but also the perception that you have of you. The way you carry yourself tells you a lot about you as well. So what do you see when you look in the mirror? Again, how many times have I said this question already? We're still on the first point. This plays the biggest role in your success, failure, or mediocrity over anything else that you do in life. Who you see look in the mirror plays a bigger role than the weather, than your genealogy, than where you come from, than the neighborhood that you live in, than whether you're male, female, black, white, whatever, wherever you come from, your nationality, your religion, the people who are around you. Who you see when you look in the mirror plays a bigger role than all of that, because we can agree that there are people who started out in what looked like really terrible losing hand situations, yet still became wildly successful individuals. Is this true? Of course it is. And we know it because we know the stories. And that means, by just deductive reasoning, that if they could do it, you could do it. And if you come from a situation that's not nearly as bad as some of these other people, then that means you have a head start on them going and making it. The difference with them is that they had to muster all they could and use everything in their environment to basically turn it into this energy, because otherwise they would have gone under, staying in the adverse situation that they started with. Whereas maybe you're somewhere in the middle. Maybe you don't feel that sense of urgency to do so. So that actually could be to your detriment. Good news is, when you're conscious about it, you can still push yourself up over that hump. But it starts again with who you see when you're looking in that mirror. Point number 2. Today's topic, once again, is things that they all agree on when it comes to personal and professional development. Number 2, you must keep your mind locked on what you want, never focusing on what you don't want. There's another one that everyone agrees with. Again, speaking of what we just said on the first point, everyone agrees. There is no positive benefit to negatively projecting your future when it comes to your personal life, your professional life, your success, your growth, anything you're working on, trying to achieve, or anything in between any of these. There is no positive benefit to negatively projecting the outcome of your future. There is none, zero. Now, it doesn't mean that you do not consider things that could possibly not work, such as when you are strategizing and planning. That's different.